We've been talking a lot on Newswire about the predicament of those who are stuck in this very painful situation. Fourth month has just started. Your family is also there. Tell us a little about how the situation is for your loved ones now. Is the problem of accessibility, communication any better?
From a personal capacity, I can only tell you what I know. I'm still unable to talk to my family. In the last 4 months, I haven't spoken to anybody, not a single person. I've also come to the information that some of my cousins, my relatives, have been lifted in the middle of the night, kidnapped. They've been taken to torture centers. They've been taken to jail. Whether they're in Kashmir or outside of Kashmir, I still don't know that. So even someone like me still has no access. But at the same time, there are people that do have some access. There is limited mobile connectivity. And the internet is still completely banned. I think there was a report recently that came out that India has implemented the longest standing internet blockade in the history, especially from a so-called democratic nation. So in that sense, there are people that have some kind of communication, but it's still limited. It is still against the international laws and human rights laws, the way that India have clamped down on the Kashmiris. But I also want to mention that we are still surviving. We will continue to survive. Only yesterday we had Sayyid Ali Shah Gilani, the leader of the JRL, one of the Joint Resistance Leadership, the head of the Hurriyat Conference. He issued a 10-point agenda for the people of Kashmir and the supporters of Kashmir of how to maintain this struggle, how to maintain this movement against Indian occupation. And it is apparent, very apparent now, that demographic change is on its way. Indian government and the Indian people are trying to catch up the land, eat up the land, the same way the Israelis have done with the Palestinians, and they will try and emulate that. I also want to mention that this isn't just limited to the people of Kashmir. The BJP is a fascist right-wing government, and it's spilled over into their own mainland India. And you can see that with the recent laws that they've passed, which is extremely similar to the Nuremberg laws that Hitler and the Nazi Germany had imposed upon the Jews back in the 30s.